In the heart of a forgotten village, shrouded in the mists of time, lay an ancient playground. This desolate place, now overrun by the untamed arms of nature, held secrets dark and chilling. Known to the locals as the abandoned playground, it was said that at the stroke of midnight, the air would thicken, the world would quiet, and the ghostly laughter of children long past would echo through the night. Olivia, a young and intrepid journalist with a penchant for the paranormal, had heard the tales. Skeptical yet intrigued, she decided it was the perfect setting for her next story. The village was a relic, its inhabitants few, their eyes filled with the weight of untold stories. Upon her arrival, the mere mention of the playground would silence rooms, drawing hushed whispers and warning glances. Olivia knew then that she was on the cusp of something unearthly. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows across the village, Olivia made her way to the playground. The air was still, the silence oppressive. The playground emerged before her, a skeleton of its former self. Rusty swings moved ever so slightly in the breeze, their creaks a morbid welcome. She set up her equipment, cameras aimed at the heart of the playground, voice recorders ready to capture the whispers of the past. Midnight struck, and the world changed. A thick fog rolled in, enveloping everything in its ghostly embrace. The temperature dropped, breaths turning to mist. Then, the laughter began. Soft at first, it grew in intensity, surrounding Olivia. Shadows danced at the edge of her vision, forms of children playing tag, their faces blurred, their eyes hollow. Olivia, frozen in fear, could only watch as the ghostly children beckoned her to join their eternal game. The following days were a blur. Olivia pored over her recordings, the laughter and shadows captured in chilling clarity. The village elders spoke of a tragedy long ago, a fire that claimed the lives of many children. They warned her, the playground was a place of sorrow, the children's spirits bound to the world of the living, seeking playmates to join them in their endless night. Olivia couldn't stay away. Night after night, she was drawn back, a morbid fascination growing within her. The playground's allure was irresistible, the ghostly children's games becoming more elaborate, more daring. Olivia found herself participating, laughing and running with the shadows, the line between the living and the dead blurring. One night, amidst the ghostly revelry, Olivia stumbled upon a hidden corner of the playground. There, engraved on an ancient stone, were the names of the children, their lifelines cut short. As she traced the names, a profound sadness washed over her. The laughter ceased, the fog lifted, and the children appeared before her, their eyes no longer hollow but filled with longing. They spoke not with words but with memories, their lives, their joys, their sorrows flooding into Olivia. She understood then, the playground was not a place of fear, but a memorial, a place for the children to relive the innocence stolen from them. With dawn approaching, the children led Olivia to the edge of the playground. They held her hands, their touch cold yet comforting. A final game of tag, a last embrace, and then they were gone, their laughter echoing one last time through the mist. Olivia left the playground as the sun rose, the village awakening to a new day. She carried with her not just a story, but a profound truth about the thin veil between life and death, joy and sorrow, and the eternal playfulness of spirits lost in time. The abandoned playground remained, a chilling reminder of the past, yet also a place of laughter and play for those who dared to visit after dark. Olivia's story spread far and wide, drawing the curious and the brave to witness the mystical spectacle of ghostly children at play, in the heart of a playground abandoned by time but not by memory. Months passed since Olivia's encounter at the playground, but not a day went by without her thoughts drifting back to that mystical night. The stories she published took the world by storm, attracting paranormal enthusiasts, skeptics, and the merely curious to the small village. Yet, as the visitors came and went, none experienced the playground as Olivia had. It was as if the spirits had chosen her, and her alone, for their revelation. Compelled by an unshakable connection to the ghostly children, Olivia decided to return to the playground. This time, not as a journalist, but as a seeker of deeper truths. The village, once wary, now welcomed her with open arms, seeing her as a bridge to the lost souls of their loved ones. The playground welcomed Olivia back like an old friend. As night fell, the familiar fog enveloped her, the laughter greeted her, and the shadows danced around her. But something was different. The children, her spectral friends, seemed agitated, their games more frenzied. Through the night's shroud, a new presence made itself known. A dark figure, standing at the playground's edge, its intentions obscured by the mist. The ghostly children clung to Olivia, their fear palpable. It was clear now, the playground was a nexus, a thinning in the veil between worlds, and not all who crossed were benign. Olivia realized that her connection to the playground was no accident. She was not just a visitor, she was a guardian, chosen by the spirits for her open heart and unwavering courage. The dark figure, a lost soul corrupted by its own despair, sought the laughter and light of the children's spirits, aiming to extinguish it forever. With the dawn as her deadline, Olivia stood firm at the heart of the playground, her will a beacon against the darkness. She spoke words of protection, of remembrance, and of release, her voice carrying the power of life, love, and loss. The children rallied to her, their innocence a shield against the shadow. As the night reached its darkest point, the struggle between light and dark unfolded. The playground became a battleground of energies, with Olivia and the ghostly children at its core. The air crackled with power as Olivia's words wove a barrier around the playground, her spirit alight with otherworldly force. Finally, as the first light of dawn pierced the night, the dark figure receded, its hold on the playground broken. The children's laughter rang out, triumphant and pure. The playground itself seemed to sigh in relief. The playground was forever changed after that night. The spirits of the children, their joy and sorrow, remained, but the darkness that sought to claim them was gone. Olivia, too, was transformed. She continued to visit the playground, her role as its guardian etched into the very essence of the place. Word of the battle and the victory spread, the playground becoming a symbol of hope, a testament to the power of belief and the enduring strength of the human spirit. Olivia's story inspired others to look beyond the veil of reality, to embrace the mysteries that lie in the shadow and the light. The abandoned playground, once a place of loss and fear, became a beacon of understanding and connection, where the laughter of children, alive and spectral, played on in harmony. Olivia's bond with the playground and its ghostly inhabitants stood as a reminder that love, in all its forms, transcends the boundaries of time and death, echoing into eternity.